Sabrina. Hi guys. Friday night and I have hiccups. Hi guys, it's Sabrina from Sabrina the Teenage Reader and welcome to another new video in my beautiful channel. I know, I'm super happy, I'm super pumped, I'm so deterred because I have a book haul. I have the hiccups, I'm sorry. You know what, Sabrina went to Paris, and in Paris there's tons of bookstores, so Sabrina bought some books. When will I learn? You know, when in Paris, it's not the correct phrase, but I'm still using it. Turns out I bought 16 books. Yeah, judge me all you want. That's what happens when Sabrina is in America, or Paris, or both, because not all of these books I bought in Paris, because books are really expensive in Europe, but I'm just gonna put some books that I bought here and there before and after Paris because I do what I want. It's my channel, so don't you question me or I'll kill you. Okay? Okay, we're good. So first I'll show you all the books that I bought in Shakespeare & Company, which is now my favorite place in the world. It's a really famous independent bookshop and it's just so beautiful and marvelous and feelings. So I bought the first book in the series of Unfortunate Events, The Bad Beginning, by Lemony Snicket, and I bought this because it was in the bargain section. It was €4 and I'm like, hey, I want to start reading this series, so why not? I know that everybody loved these books and I just really want to get into them, and you know, I love it that it has the Shakespeare & Company seal. I just love it. I also bought Leonard Martin's 2015 movie guide, and yeah, it's really weird that there's some random dude in the cover, and it's just basically like lots of summaries and reviews of movies. And at first I was like, should I buy it or not? Because I always want to watch a movie and I don't know what to watch. So I was thinking, Sabrina, you can open the page, point to a random part, and then you watch that movie. So the movie that I have here is Les Girls, but I wasn't really convinced at the moment because you know what, books are expensive. But first I just opened it, and guess what movie appeared when I pointed at it? Django Unchained. And you know, and if you know me well, I freaking love me some Tarantino, so book is mine. I also bought All the Right Places, a book that everybody in Booktube loves, and I bought it because one of my Booktube besties in here, Carla, loves this book, and I saw it there and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it because it feels like it's my kind of book. It's about depression and suicide and like all this stuff, and it has a seal and it's just so pretty, guys, and I know that once I get into this book, I will really love this. I also bought one of my favorite books of all time, and it's The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. And again, I'm gonna show you the seal because I love showing off my Shakespeare & Company seal. And you know, everybody knows what this book is about. And it's More Than This by Patrick Ness, a book that everybody in Booktube loves. And I'm like, hey, it's €4 in the bargain section, and it's Patrick Ness, and it's More Than This. Buy it! And I actually have no idea what it's about. I know it's about a guy who dies and something that happens after he dies. I have no idea. I also bought my favorite book that I read in 2015 so far, and it's I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. And right now a friend has it because I really want to share how good that book is. And it's about two twins, Noah and Jude, and they're artists, and it takes place, and they're both at their perspectives, and they're just, and something happened that made them separate, and it's just such a beautiful book. The last two books that I bought in Paris are Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut, and it's about a thing. And I bought it because it's one of my friend Caitlin's favorite books, and I just like her reading tastes, and I'm like, hey, I always wanted to read this book, let's buy it. So the last book is not actually a book, it's a coloring book. Yeah, and it's a cat coloring book. It's called Shots. And it's just look at the kitties. We cannot look at the kitties, but it's so many kitties, and I love coloring kitties, and I love coloring in a lot of kitties. So I bought this book and it was €4, so why not? Why not buy a coloring book featuring cats? Because cats are cool. Hey. Hillary Duff, beware. So the rest of these books, I didn't actually buy them in Paris, but I bought them around the time I bought them in Paris, and I don't want to make a separate video because, oh my god, I'm so lazy, so I'll show them to you now. When I came to college, I bought Fangirl, the special edition, and it's pink and beautiful, and I love Fangirl because it's the story of my life. It's a story of a fangirl going to freshman year of college with social anxiety, and that's me in a book. I then went to Goodwill with one of my friends, and in Goodwill they're really cheap books, so yeah. Anyways, I bought this edition of Pride and Prejudice. It's the edition from the 1960s, I believe. And you know what? I love me some Pride and Prejudice. I love me some Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet. This was $1. I bought it. I also bought Animal Farm by George Orwell, and I bought it because this is one of the kind of books that I know I have to read at one moment of my life, and I saw it and I like this edition. The last book that I bought in Goodwill is The 13th Tale, and it's a really good big book, and it's in brand new condition, and it was only $1, and it's hardcover, and I bought it because I really wanted to read this book ever since like 2 years ago, but I never really bought it because it was like $25, and I'm like, oh hell no. But this was $1, and I'm like, hell yeah. I got this book because one of my teachers from my Paris course gave it to me because I told him about how I loved Jane Eyre, and he gave me his extra copy of White Sargasso Sea. And I really wanted to read this book ever since I read Jane Eyre. And it's about Bertha, and I won't say anything more because it's kind of spoilery, but it also regards the Victorian times and the role of women and oppression, and you know I love me some Victorian oppression, am I right? So I went out with my friends and we went to Second and Charles, and there were so many books there that I had to buy something, and the first book that I bought is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, and it was only $2.50, and look at this, guys. It's hardcover and stuff. And I already read Shadow and Bone, but never finished the series, so I saw this as a perfect opportunity to, you know, continue it. I also bought this book for €3, and it's The Impressionists. And it's just a book featuring Impressionist artwork and the history and style of Impressionism, because Impressionism is my favorite. It's my favorite art period of all time. And in Paris, I went to the D'Orsay Museum, and you know, in the D'Orsay there's a lot of Impressionism. They had a whole exhibit about Impressionism. So the last book that I got around this period, my book stopped. No. I got it from review from Random House. Thank you for that, Random House. And it's Armada by Ernest Cline. So same law first, Ready Player One, and just appreciate this beautiful, beautiful cover. This is my favorite color. And everybody knows about it. It's about a guy who has a boring life, and then he gets sucked into this world of stuff and airplanes, I believe, and video games and action, and it's just gonna be so amazing. And I will read this really, really soon. I gotta start reading it now. Okay. That was splendid. Oh, you still there? I will try to pick all my books up now. Look at me. Oh my god, why do I do this to myself? The things that I do for you guys. So thank you for watching this haul, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because if you're watching this and you don't subscribe, I will find you and I will kill you. By the way, check out my Paris vlogs. Link down below, link over here. They're really fun. Thank you for watching and happy reading, guys. Bye!